What's up, everyone? I am Lala. This is Flavors of New York. It is a new year, but I'm back at one of my favorite places, Urban Hawker. I'm lucky enough to be back at Urban Hawker today with the man, KF Seetoh. He created this whole place. Thank you for bringing this to us, first of all.
Thank you for having us.
Second of all, I've been here quite a few times, and I think I've been to 6 or 7 stalls. All right, I've been to Walk and Staple and Jakarta Munch and Pranaholic and Smoke and Joe's, but you're going to take me to 2 places today that I haven't been to. It's Indian Singapore
and
cuisine.
Muslim Malay cuisine with influences from Indonesia.
I love this.
You see, she barely scratched the surface.
Barely scratched
Even after
the
the
surface.
10th visit, it's hardly the surface.
You can come back so many times and keep exploring. So what are the names of the 2 places we're visiting?
So we're going to Padi.
Padi.
It is we call it Malay. Malay is a group of folks that has roots in Indonesia and Malaysia. They have their own very unique cuisine, spices, very family-oriented dishes, very comforting, and a lot of Chinese in Singapore love their food. The star dish there is beef rendang.
Oh my God, I love that dish.
I can taste what I'm saying. Can you? And then there is Mamak's Corner. Mamak means uncle in South India.
Okay.
So a lot of those uncles came to Singapore, migrated to Singapore decades and decades and decades, century ago, and they gave us their very unique spin on South Indian food with a Singapore twist.
Great.
Fantastic.
Let's go meet the chef.
Let's go have a look.
Hello, chef.
Hey, hi, hello, how are
I'm
you?
Lala. Nice to meet you.
I'm Habib.
So what do you suggest we eat today? I want dishes that represent you. Yes.
We have a prata. Murtabak is the best seller here. It's like a pancake, a nice beef, filling with the onion, eggs and everything. It's very popular dish there. Everybody loves the food here.
Sounds absolutely delicious. I am in your capable hands. What do you think, Seetoh?
It's a very showy dish. He's recommending it because he wants to show off how he flips a prata. Enjoy the visuals, please.
Come over. Okay, this is the murtabak. That's why I'm going to show you. This murtabak, you need a lot of experience and skills, especially for the flicking. Okay, we start with the flicking like this. Okay, you see the small dough became very big. Once you get this dough, we're going to put it here. Make as a layer for the murtabak. Okay, the next one it will come up. I do this here. Once I pan fry this, I take it out. Okay. Okay, the next one. So we flick again. Okay. Spread big enough. You take the thinner layer, you cover on top. Okay, because this to keep the meat all firm in one tray. So what we do, we break the egg, we pour in the egg, we spread the egg, and then we put the meat filling. Good amount of meat filling and sliced onion. Okay, and then we fold it. Okay. And then we carry this, we pan fry here. I'm just going to show you some showmanship. Okay? So you look, spread big enough, okay? This you need a lot of experience and many years of experience, okay? This one can be the plain prata, okay? Can be a plain prata. People who don't love meat, eggs, they can have these things in 2 dough in one place, okay? pan fried, golden brown, nicely. Look at the meat filling. It's beauty. So we fold it, we cut it. So we serve with the murtabak. We have nice dal here. Okay. This is lentil, goes well with the murtabak. Okay. And then we have, it's called the curry sauce. Look at the color of the curry sauce. Okay. Okay. And then nice color. Give a nice color. Okay. It's tomato ketchup. There you go. Okay.
Ooh! Tell me about it, chef.
This one is the murtabak, like what I tell you before.
Okay.
The meat filling and everything. We have the curry sauce. We have the lentil here. So this make cucumber, tomato ketchup.
I need a fork as soon as possible, or I
Yes.
can just use my hands,
Use
which,
your
is, which is my jam.
hands,
So this is called
Like a pizza.
murtabak. It's like a roti,
Yeah.
and it's stuffed with meat.
Meat, onion, eggs.
You have to eat this with me.
Minced mutton.
All right,
with
how do
egg.
we?
Yeah.
I know what that tastes like.
You know what? I do want to use my hands. Is that
of
fine?
course, of course.
Oh,
It's made
yeah.
to be eaten in hands.
And then I dip it in the curry.
Yeah, I dip it in the curry.
Or a
Okay.
lentil curry.
God.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my god.
great.
Oh my god.
The curried mutton and
Chef.
you know, I just ate this yesterday.
Oh.
Gorgeous stuff.
First of all, the filling, so good. But this curry sauce,
Takes it to another
Achi.
level.
it's got so many levels. I'm getting the heat, but it's got like a nice sweetness to it. It's perfect. This is a perfect food.
Yeah. First time you tried something like this?
Yes, yeah.
I can't believe this.
Oh
You
my
gotta
God.
travel more, girl.
Traveling's my favorite. Just
Have food, will travel.
Have some, like, this is a dal.
okay.
This is one sauce, this is another sauce.
I love what you do with lentils. Oh my god. It's so much flavor. I'm gonna get it all over me and I don't even care.
Yeah, nobody
This
cares.
is epic. Is this specifically a Singaporean dish? And then you've got your Indian influences.
Yes.
I mean, it's originally from India,
India.
definitely, but it's made popular here, and they got fancy curries. They got beef. I mean, they got mutton curries, they got chicken curry, fish curries, got lentil curries. That's taking it a notch up in Singapore, in decadent Singapore.
It's very hard for me to stop eating this, but we need to talk about Padi, which is next door.
Yeah.
So you have two stalls.
Yeah.
Tell me the differences in that versus Mamak's Corner.
Okay, Mamak's Corner is more to like Singapore Indians flavor. That's where you enjoy now like the lentil, the curry sauce, the murtabak, everything. When we come to Padi, Padi is more on the Malaysian cuisines. See, we have like this satay, grilled chicken, satay. Then we have this lontong, the rendang.
Rendang, yes,
Yeah.
which has some Indonesian sort of influences.
Indonesian and Malaysians are the same.
Okay.
Because the Indonesian rendang come from Padang. So those days, a lot of Padang people migrate to Singapore. That's where the rendang became famous in Singapore. This is beef rendang set. We have a nice tender beef here with coconut flavor, spices. We have eggs with the sambal. We have nice salad here. Actually, here there's a lot of people like the salad here. The kale.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
kale. That's not traditional.
That's not traditional.
But we change it a bit because a lot of people want to eat salad here. So that's why we come out with this idea to give it the salad with the rendang set.
Okay.
So the people are happy.
Don't kid yourself. You come here and eat salad and say it's healthy. This is not healthy. This will help you be happy, but it will shorten your life.
Happiness is more important.
Die
right?
happy,
Yeah.
not
Die
healthy.
happy.
You know.
Okay. Yes. Stewed
End
meats.
with the beef.
Yeah.
Stewed meats and rice.
I'll
And
start with the egg.
sambal.
I'll start with the egg.
You see how tender was the beef?
Yes.
This is braised for 2 hours in the oven.
Okay, I'm gonna save some of the sambal there for you.
I immediately get lemongrass and chili.
Galangal.
Oh, and yes, ginger. I don't want to talk with my mouth open, but this is so good.
Good, yeah.
I need to get some of that sambal.
Sambal?
Yes, please.
Wow.
The spice. Thank you.
There you go.
Yes.
So, rendang, beef rendang is a star dish in a cuisine called nasi padang, which literally means rice field. It was created by the ladies in Padang in Sumatra, in Indonesia, because while their husband toiled in the fields, the ladies would cook at home. When they came back home, there would be a feast with eggs and rendang, and there would be all kinds of nuts and dishes and laid out there. And it became a national dish in Indonesia. You get that dish everywhere in Indonesia. And today, it's spread around the world. It's one of the most famous dishes. People put it in a burger, put it on a rice, they have it like a steak, you name it. People begin to toss that sauce with pasta too.
It's just so comforting. And your rice alone has so much flavor in it. I love that all of the components, I haven't even tried the kale, but all of the components on their own have so much
Healthy.
flavor.
Healthy.
I was gonna skip the salad, but that's delicious kale. Love a rendang. So delicious. I'm obsessed with Singapore. It's like all the best food countries in one place.
Yeah, because
Seriously.
everybody comes in Singapore. So we blend together and we make things happen to be
Great.
next level.
So once upon a time, I was wondering, where did satay come from? When I was doing my show, it's very famous. Thailand has it, Singapore has it, Malaysia, Asia has it. And I was interviewing this Malay gentleman from Malaysia. He has about 50 satay stalls all over Malaysia. So I went to this black limo and I said, Pakcik, satay dari mana? So where did satay come from? And this Malay man told me, it's created by the Chinese. And then he said, the word satay doesn't mean anything in Malay, in Indonesian language. Doesn't mean anything. It came from the Chinese because it was the Hokkiens who went to Indonesia, who populated the Chinese community in the whole of Indonesia, that came up with it. The poor Hokkiens from China couldn't make it, so they took 3 pieces of meat, put it into a skewer, and they call it satay. Satay means 3 pieces. Satay.
Wow, this is delicious and educational.
Education is fun. And I learned this in the course of doing my work.
Satay is pretty much a perfect food in my opinion.
Yes.
And now I know why it's called that. 3 pieces. You put 3 pieces on
No,
there.
it's 4.
4. Oh well.
So this one
put
have
4
to be
pieces.
have to be grilled slow and steady. You know? You cannot put it a high fire, then you get burned the meat. So it's not. So that's why the grill play important part for the satay.
And he's just brushing it with more marinade, yes?
No, it's with
Different?
oil.
With oil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't stick.
The steaks and you know.
Four pieces because Americans like to eat big.
We get 3, get problem.
3 is just not enough.
No, they need 4.
You need 4.
Yeah.
And you gotta have fat in them.
Oh, yes.
There's a white there. You gotta have fat in there, otherwise
Yeah.
that's where God buried the flavors.
Are those chicken thighs?
Chicken thighs.
Yeah, you don't want to put a chicken breast because
Yeah.
not enough fat
It's
in
too
there.
dry.
Yeah.
Here we go. Chicken satay with peanut sauce.
Now that we're all so much more educated on the satay, we get to eat it. So, for you, chef,
Thank you.
for you, legend. Oh, you want me to feed you? Now look, I'm used to getting satay that has sort of a traditional peanut sauce situation. Is that what we have here?
Yes, yeah. This
All
is the
right,
peanut sauce.
cheers.
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 Yeah.
You already went. You're greedy. It's cool.
Yeah.
No, I like to taste the marinade. Peanut sauce, we know what's that, right? way to eat satay is don't do this. Eat this way. You know that one,
Jab
right?
your throat.
Don't.
Chicken thighs is definitely the right call. You don't want a meat that gets dry. That peanut sauce, I could drink it. Oh my god.
Marinade is light enough. It's not overly marinated. You can still taste the meat, the lemongrass, the galangal, the
Turmeric.
blah 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 blah.
And then, you know, a little cooling cucumber situation. Street food at its finest.
This is a lontong.
Rice cake.
Rice cake.
Rice cake, yeah. You can dip it in.
Love the rice cake. I'm just a girl sitting between these two people that are feeding me some of the best food I've ever had here in New York City and probably just ever. Next time you're at Urban Hawker, come see Chef Habib here at Mamak's Corner and Padi. If you're lucky, you might get to see Seetoh. For Flavors of New York, I am Lala. Go eat.